Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit this afternoon, and I've got a story for you. Okay, so last night, so Friday night, I reached out to a local op shop who I'd bought from previously, and I just left a message saying, "It's been a while. If you have any comic books, please let me know." And then didn't hear back until last night. Got this message, kind of ominous, saying, "Yes, sorry we haven't reached out, but we have a huge stack of books, and they're $2 each, and the bigger books are $4. We open at 10 o'clock in the morning, so if you come in at 10. They're in a box near the front door. First come, first serve. And that was it. And so last night, I was all excited because in 2024, I'm trying to slow down on the impulse buying. Haven't been that successful, but I'm being better than I was last year. But all night I was thinking, like, I wonder what books they have, because I couldn't find anything online. I didn't really go looking, but I was just thinking, is it books that are worth $2, or is it books that are worth, like Howard the Duck #1 here, but they're just selling it for $2 because they have no idea. Anyway, I get there, and it was 9:30. I was sitting in my car playing on my phone, and I noticed there was a guy at the front door just waiting, talking on his phone. He looked older than me, bigger than me, like in terms of bulk. But I think in a fight, I would have been able to take him. Anyway, he was standing there, and so I stood there, and we enjoyed the sun while we were waiting for the place to open. They opened up 5 minutes early, and he made a beeline straight for that bin. There was a stack of books this high, and he just poured them all together, and he grabbed them, and he was about to walk off. And so I said, "Oh, you're here for the comic books as well?" And he's like, "Yep, I'm buying them." And I went, "Oh." I said, "You're not even going to give me a chance to even look at these things." He's like, "Nah, they're mine." And I went, "Oh, okay, shit. Okay." And yeah, so then someone who runs the op shop, she came over and she said, "Excuse me, sorry, no, you can't just buy them all. There are other people here who want to look at these books." And I noticed that there were a lot of 90s stuff, and they weren't in the greatest condition. And he said, "Oh, well, no, I wanted to buy them." And I said, "Hey, mate, look, at least let me have a bit of a look. And can I just have a look and see what you're buying so that I know what I'm missing out on?" Because I said, "I've been waiting for half an hour. I want to see, what you got." He's like, "Oh, yeah, okay, that sounds fair." So he said, "Come with me." I thought, all right, so this guy at least wants to talk. But he was very apprehensive. And honestly, I thought for half a second there that he was just going to, just grab me and just pow, just F off, mate, and, crack me in the face. You never know what to expect with these people. Anyway, he said, "Come with me." Oh, okay, all right. So I went with him to this table, and he's like, "These even aren't for me. They're for my wife. She collects comic books." I said, "Oh, okay." And so I said, "Look, this is the situation. I have 25,000 books uh, in my collection." I said, "Odds are I have what you have there in your hands. So odds are I've got most of them." He's like, "Really? 25,000?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, 25,000." He's like, "All right, well, let's have a bit of a look." And he's grabbing them and he's twisting them. And look, they were 90s stuff, mostly 90s stuff. A lot of Walt Disney. There were some Turtles books, but they were in poor condition. And we got chatting and broke the ice to a certain extent. And then he came around and I came around, and there was no need for any fisticuffs, even though at the start it was a bit hairy. And I came away with 4 books. So he, yeah, he was going through and he's like, "Nah, don't want this, don't want this, don't want this." The first one he didn't want was X Force issue 58. And yeah, this is the kind of stuff that there was. There was just a pile of this. There was a lot of Phantoms as well, and I can't be bothered with Phantoms. So yeah, he didn't want it, and I thought, you know what? I'll grab it because I can't remember if I own this or not. And unfortunately, I do. But these were $2 each, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, so X-Force 58. And the next one he threw aside was Batman Black and White issue 4. Now, again, I actually own this already. So it's a duplicate. It's going to go in my duplicate box, which is starting to stack up. But I saw this cover by Alex Toth, and there's some Brian Boland artwork in there. And I thought, you know what? Even if I do own it, it's good to have a second copy because it's beautiful artwork. And the next one he just kind of threw aside was Action Comics 701. And I don't own this. Well, I do now, but this morning I did own it. So it's just a run filler. And it's just before. Was it just before or just after? I think it's just after the death of Superman. I can't remember though. He's got long hair, so probably just after. I'd have to have a bit of a look. And actually, no, it is just after. Anyway, I now own it. And the next one, and the guy was manhandling this issue, and I had to explain to him, books in the 90s were heavily printed. You would have 200,000 copies of a certain issue. So I said, this stuff that you have here, in the condition it's in, it's 50 cents, if that. And the store's asking for $2. So you're already at a loss if you're thinking that you're going to buy it and then make a profit on it. But he had this issue, and it was already banged up. It is The Doomsday Squad, issue 1 by Fantagraphics from 1986, I think. Yes, 1986. And so there was already like this little dog ear in the corner here against the spine. But this is drawn by John Byrne. And he didn't even know who John Byrne was. So I said, you know what? If you pick this up, people who like John Byrne will be interested in it. If the price is right, the condition's right. And he's like, who's John Byrne? I said, oh, well, he worked on the X-Men. He worked on Fantastic Four. He worked on the Incredible Hulk. On Superman. It's John Byrne. And he's like, nah. He said, that name doesn't mean anything to me. And he's like, my wife collects this stuff. I don't. I said, okay, mate. All right. Yeah, just relax. Anyway, he grabbed it, and he's like looking at it, and he's looking. I don't know what he was looking for, but he's going through all the pages. And he's like, and he threw it, and he's like, there, it's yours, mate. Thanks. So I thought, yep, he said it's mine. It's mine for $2. I'm pretty happy with it. I've got a few Doomsday Plus 1 issues, so I don't know if this is related to that series, but it is John Byrne, and this is kind of like the biggest book I got from this collection. So that's the story for today. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I would really appreciate it. And also tell me, have you ever gotten into a fight about comic books before, or nearly got into a fight? Please let me know. I very much would like to hear or even read about fisticuffs for comic books. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll catch you at the next one. Bye.